Hello, friends. Welcome to another key unboxing episode. So my voice is almost back to where it should be, so we can probably start recording again, which is really good because I've kind of missed it. It's been kind of weird playing games and not being able to record them. So, what did we buy this week? We bought a big one. This is going to be quite the video, and I'm sorry it's late, but it took a little while to get this all together. So, forgive me for that, but I think it's worth it. I want to start off by saying that I actually learned something interesting doing this open boxing, whatever. I found out after having purchased a couple of key bundles from different bundle sites that are actually legitimate, that after buying this, you can only open so many keys on Steam in a 24-hour period before they start saying, hey, you've opened a lot of keys. How about we not do that for a while? And that's kind of what happened. That's why this took so long, because I started opening these and actually got shut down from opening any more keys. And that's no fun. And this site provided me with just a bulk list of keys. There was no descriptions whatsoever as to what the keys were, so I had to go plug them all in and find out what they were. And with the duplicates, I had to go find out what those were. And that added a little bit of complexity to putting this video together. So what we bought was a 50 pack of random Steam keys. That's right, 50 keys. And we paid $7.50 US for these keys. So basically what they claim is that we get 50 random keys for only $7.50 US, cheapest price on the internet, beat prices on eBay and over platforms. Promise 50 working keys. And that was actually important, and I'll get to that in a minute. What you need to know, this is a digital item. You'll receive the keys once payment has been made. Go through an important step to verify each purchase to make sure eBay is a safe and secure place to purchase Steam keys. Receive a duplicate key, let us know, we'll give you a new key. Not responsible if you already own the game though, and we will not refund you. We have a strict refund policy. That means that no refunds will be made once keys are sent to you. If we suspect that your account has been hacked, we will cancel the order. Please note that the terms and conditions of eBay and PayPal state that refunds process within 48 hours. To please be patient if you are waiting for a refund. So pretty much you're not getting a refund. If you have the game already, you're out of luck. And if you get a duplicate key, they will replace it. And you will get 50 working keys, which was actually something that I had to contact them on, because 2 of the keys they sold us were activated on other accounts already. And they were very quick to issue us 2 new keys. So I will give them credit for that. We got duplicate keys, and they were very, very quick. It actually took a matter of moments before they had sent us 2 other keys. Well, sent me. Why do I keep saying us? I don't know. It's not like this is a plural thing. It's just me. So we got our 2 extra keys, added them in, took the 2 keys that didn't work out because I have no idea what they are. And that's what we're working with. And I will say that I am sharing the database now, so you can go check it out. The link is in the description down below. You can follow along with me if you like. Since we got 50 keys, and I know this is already going to take a while, I'm not going to go over the prices on these. There's just too many keys. And again, let me stress that if you order 50 keys, you're hitting probably the peak of what you can actually redeem on Steam in a day. Because I got about halfway through after redeeming the keys from those bundle sites. And wouldn't let me do any more. So be aware of that you're probably going to strike some kind of ceiling on Steam and your account's going to probably get looked at. So let's begin, shall we? First key we got, Revenge, First Blood. James got an insomnia after the death of his wife, and once he woke up, he had decided to walk down the street. But he didn't expect what could have happened. James finds out his half-dead brother. What do you find out about his half-dead brother? His wife is stolen, And he promises to find her anyway. He has to do all his wish best to carry out. That was hard to read. 40 online now, 201 peak today, 690 all-time peak. And if you're wondering where I get this information, because a lot of people have asked, and I'm sure a lot of people have wondered and not asked, it comes from SteamDB, because I have the SteamDB plugin so that I can compare prices on stuff. So if you want to add this, just go to, steamdb.info, and you can download their, you can sign in for an account, and then you can add their Chrome plugin, and it will give you the information. I think it's a Chrome plugin. It may just be signing up for an account. Anyway, we're going to close these as we're done with them because there's way too many windows. Next game we got Itaria, which sounded a lot like Terraria, and I got kind of excited about that because it's a pretty cool game, but nope, this is Itaria. Itaria is a fictional, mystical world in which various animals and beings live. Wouldn't be much fun if there's nothing that lived there. You get to this wonderful world, and you have only one purpose, is to base the people which you will lead to blossoming. All right, so we're going to lead them to blossoming. 28 online now, to 339 peak today, 2,385 all-time peak. Next game, a Neon Hardcore. It would not be a key unboxing if we didn't get a couple of these, would it? Neon Hardcore is a fast-paced top-down action shooter inspired by games such as Contra, Metal Slug, Super Turrican, Cybernator, Realm, and Doom Troopers. 8 online now, 85 peak today, 1,582 all-time peak. Next on the list, Trashville. Trashville, top-down action game in which you'll have to fight off waves of different enemies. In this hell of a battle, you won't be able to solely rely on your weapons. You'll have to use your creativity and set up different traps to survive. No more bullets, summon a giant dwarf from the wizard's hat. That sounds like a peak moment of the game. 50 online now, 363 peak today, 1,765 all-time peak. Alrighty. Well, maybe we'll give this a shot. Next on the list, crazy fun, Foot Rock. Legends don't die. Help Rocky to finish first. Guess it's a footballish, weirdy game with obstacles. Sport. 4 online now, 121 peak today, 500 all-time peak. Next game, Lost Souls. What does it feel like to find yourself in hell? Just get married. You don't feel the wind. You don't see the sun. No more hearing child's laughter. No memory of those who were once your friends or family. I call that a job. 5 online now, 8 peak today, 501 all-time peak. So basically it's a work simulator. Next game, Cat Goes Platform. You play as a cat, and you will regain the lost snacks from the deadly cave. Remember I said you couldn't screw up a platformer? Yeah, somebody did it. 32 online now, 419 peak today, 1,738 all-time peak. That does not look like a cat. It looks like a bee or something. There's legs and wings. There's his body. Oh, God. All right, next game. Inner Silence. Inner Silence. Cheerful 2D platformer puzzle game in monochrome. 193 online now. 254 peak today. 1,205 all-time peak. This looks like that one game where you jump between the spikes. Probably inspired by that. That works. I don't know. Next game. Ropes and Dragons VR, which really sucks because I don't have a VR set up. Virtual game for the whole family. You can become a magician in a marvelous world. Take a lot of obstacles and feed the charming dragon by his favorite candies. Thought that said candles at first. Well, I gotta feed the dragon candles. Requires a virtual reality headset. 6 online now, 12 peak today, 910 all-time peak. Yeah. Next game. Super Space Pug. Super Space Pug is a classic arcade shoot-'em-up. Take control of Demetrius III, Space Pug, to defend your personal space from the evil fish-fleeing cats and random rocks because it's a space shoot-'em-up. And without rocks, it would be rather non-spacey. I think we have all of the dog games now. 11 on 9 now. 47 peak today, 1117 all-time peak. Yeah. I don't really like pugs. Next. Turn Around. Turn Around. Horror in which you have to play as a man who lasts 20 years living in the forest, in the distance from civilization. Why does he have to live 20 years in the forest if civilization is right in the distance? I don't understand why you would do that. Oh well, it's an October game. 116 online now, 239 peak today, 1089 all-time peak. Okay, next game. Fight or Die. Imagine that you have love and she's got into troubles. What can you do for her? How much will you give to save her? That's the history of a guy called John. When he got the news of kidnapping of his girlfriend, he's went to find her and nothing will stop him. Yay. 10 online now, 201 peak today, 683 all-time peak. Great. Next game. Over Hell. All started with a banal search. A group of sadists. I remember this one. You almost caught them, but they have already started their ritual, retile, which cause uprising of terrible creatures from hell. You have no choice. Try to save your life. 67 online now, 327 peak today, and 1,882 people are experiencing the ultimate in bad grammar and spelling. Next game. Super Mega Neo Pug. Turbo Pug is back, and this time he's airborne. Fly through deserts, green fields, and more stunning environments. Dodge an onslaught of enemies and go head-to-head with giant bosses. Unlock new costumes for Turbo Pug and create new creatures to play as. Please try not to squish your pug. 32 online now. There's 76 peak today. 838 all-time peak. Another pug game. Yay. Next game. Pigmentum. Pigmentum is a fast and simple geometric non-stop game with elements of minimalist. You have only one life and the ability to change the color of the main character. Those don't sound like superpowers most people would want. 75 online now, 690 peak today, 1,476 all-time peak. You are dead. I wonder if it says you are winner. Next game. One Guy Adventure. A little game about a famous YouTuber, One Guy. I don't believe that was his adventure. I don't think he hung around in caves with spikes. 104 online now, 129 peak today, 1,418 all-time peak. It's got trading cards. Next game, Jackal. This is the story about a man who finds himself in a difficult situation and urgently needs money. So he takes up dirty work being a mercenary. Being an inexperienced mercenary working alone, you'll need to find your own solution out of all the possibilities the game will present you with. Kind of got the feeling somebody saw Hitman and said, I can do that. 4 online now, 31 peak today, 472 all-time peak. Bunny and Piggy. Bunny and Piggy is a lovely, simple platformer where you can choose the main character, Bunny or Piggy. Oh, wait, no. It's got to be Bunny and Piggy. You can't do Bunny or Piggy. Bunny and Piggy. That's not an or, that's an and. There will be both difficult and not so difficult levels. But hurry up. Frosty winter is coming, and you have to gather as much food as possible. 1 online now, 38 peak today, 514 all-time peak. I wonder if it has multiplayer. So you can do bunny and piggy instead of bunny or piggy. Whatever. Stoneback, prehistoric history. Or prehistory. Immerse yourself in prehistoric world of adventures and dangers. That looks dangerous. 191 online now, 203 peak today, 1792 all-time peak. Next, we have Make It Indie. Claw your way through the abyss of the mind and survive the horrors that stalk you as you attempt to survive 7 days as an indie developer. 11 online now, 137 peak today, 1097 all-time peak. Where's the part where you get to like ban people from your channel and make fake reviews? Where's that part? Is that in there? Next game. Turbo Pug. It's time to unleash your inner pug. You don't want me to unleash my inner pug. Turbo Pug is a casual runner with difficult, random, procedurally generated levels. It's got to be procedurally generated. Is it roguelike? Better be roguelike. Enjoy random weather and try to avoid getting zapped by lightning. Unlock new costumes for your pug and new characters to play as. Please try not to squish your pug or use proper grammar. 58 online now, 171 peak today, 1036 all-time peak. And Yeti adventure. In a faraway cold country there lives a Yeti, probably. Every day is trapped by dangers, whether it be an eagle or penguins. All prevent it to live quietly. 7 online now, 143 peak today, 877 all-time peak. It's kind of a odd frame of reference. I didn't think Yetis were that small and eagles that big. But, okay. Or maybe he's a mini Yeti. Whatever. Let's Draw. Let's Draw is a drawing game for everyone, especially children. 22 online now, 29 peak today, 1540 all-time peak. This is one of those games that I kind of wish I didn't know what it was before we got it, so I could just go ahead and give it away, but I didn't know and it added it. So I have no use for this. And maybe somebody would. But I don't have any spare keys for this one, unfortunately, because I did not know what I was getting until I got it. So, sorry guys. Next game, Catacomb Explorers. Explore the ancient catacombs. They keep many secrets. Catacomb Explorers is a casual platformer with nice pixel art graphics. Well, that's relative. 44 online now, 200 peak today, 1437 all-time peak. Next, we have Zombie Cars. Zombie Cars, this scroller with a cool hand-drawn graphics and dynamic gameplay. Next, Brain in My Head. Brain in My Head is a funny, casual arcade shooter with stylish graphics. Kill hordes of zombies and have fun. That's an order. Have fun. You have to have fun. 214 online now, 761 peak today. 1,230 people are having mandatory fun at all-time peak. Next game, Existentia. Existentia, post-apocalyptic adventure puzzle game with dark existential atmosphere. As one of the few survivors after nuclear disaster, you will explore ruins of the post-Soviet Republic. 1 online now, 52 peak today, 1953 all-time peak. And next we have Garblik, or also known as Destum. Making the way through clouds of hostile ships, turning aside and shooting garbage tons. You fly to the purpose. What for the purpose? The intrigue is necessary. Therefore, you learn. 63 online now, 330 peak today, 1552 all-time peak. Next, The Lords of the Earth Flame. The Lords of the Earth Flame is a novel game created in the best traditions of interactive fiction and text-based role-playing. Non-linear structure, rich text core, and the analog feel of times past are certain to provide unforgettable gaming experience for hours on end. 20 online now, 292 peak today, 965 all-time peak. Next game we got Killbot Dead Zone. Zombie co-op shooter. That's all it says. Zombie co-op shooter. That's the description. 6 online now, 160 peak today, 492 all-time peak. And then we have Headshot. Headshot is a cartoon FPS game. There are 5 perks of characters and too many weapons. There's never too many weapons. 26 online now, 212 peak today, 1,311 all-time peak. Now, I will say this actually does look like a fun game. I fully intend to give this a shot. It looks like a mobile port. It looks pretty simple, but it does not look bad. So we'll probably give it a shot. Haha, give it a shot. Get it? Next game. Lup. Lup is a 2D platformer with heart. Throughout the game, you'll have to overcome enemies and challenges using weapons and items. 32 online now, 120 peak today, 1,219 all-time peak. Midnight Carnival, our favorite emo game. Midnight Carnival is a visual novel with a dark and disturbing story and theme. 5 online now, 452 peak today, 1,818 all-time peak. And we've already run over what our usual video is, so we better pick this up. The Return Home. The house of a rabbit has been attacked by reptiles from another dimension, and they prepare occupation of the planet by means of portals. Whether the rabbit will be able to fight back reptiles and to return to the house? 120 online now, 196 peak today, 1981 all-time peak. Final Quest. A time of change is coming. One small boy, the last of a long line of gem warriors, will soon discover the true power of his heritage. In doing so, he will embark upon a final quest to free the people and to find his long-lost father. 129 online right now, 824 peak today, 824 all-time peak, so today was the all-time peak for this game. Next. Oh, thank God, Final Quest 2. I would not have known what to do if we did not get Final Quest 2, so we could finish the series. Return to the world of Palia in Final Quest 2. In an action-packed adventure, join Ralph and friends on an epic voyage to find his lost father. It's always a lost father. Where are all these people losing their fathers? Have you got what it takes to confront the Dormai Empire? 26 online now, 74 peak today, 770 all-time peak. Next, Dexodenics, a hexagonal puzzle with the ability to edit levels. 4 online now, 86 peak today, 694 all-time peak. Orbital, the solar system is in danger. Millions of meteorites and alien spaceships from other systems that want to take over the world. Can you stop this invasion? You will save the planet? Do you want to stop this invasion? 49 online now, 305 peak today, 1,167 all-time peak. Bold New World. Bold New World, a unique game in medieval style. You have to play for a hero who came to the captured city. 291 online now. There goes my dyslexia kicking in. 433 peak today, 2,873 all-time peak. Next game, Ball of Light. Take the challenge of nature. In control is real fireball with different opportunities. Pass all 7 tests nonstop. You have limited amount of energy. You should spend it wisely. Expect to attack and moving. Only standing will not work. 29 online now, 243 peak today, 1,336 all-time peak. Next game, Terra Incognita, Chapter 1, The Descent. Terra Incognita is a classic role-playing game. The world of Terra is slowly falling into chaos. A great war is coming, and it's time to take up arms against a corrupt royal family. You must travel across this huge world and unite the nations of Terra, recruiting comrades along the way. 67 online now, 117 peak today, 960 all-time peak. Next game, Tropical Fish Shop 2. A diverse gameplay combines several games of Match 3, Hidden Object, Sim, and various mini-games. You know, this actually doesn't look too bad. I mean, we've seen some really bad games. This doesn't look bad comparatively. Either that or I'm really getting jaded. 4 online now, 249 peak today, 728 all-time peak. It's like combining all the mini games you could possibly want into one game, and then calling it a fish shop. Fergus the Fly. There are traps, enemies, and riddles. Help Fergus the Fly save its life. 10 online now, 110 peak today, 1,825 all-time peak. New Kind of Adventure. New Kind of Adventure is a 3D adventure game with RPG elements. Mary hides in a wardrobe after her parents had a fight. She falls asleep. When Mary awakes, she discovers she's in a beautiful magical world with giant strawberries and magical druids. With her new friend Aquarius, Mary must find something. A new world. 12 online now, 116 peak today, 1,640 all-time peak. Odysseus, Long Way Home. Embark on an exciting journey and plunge yourself into the myths of ancient Greece with Odysseus, the legendary hero of the Trojan War. 2 online now, 11 peak today, 581 all-time peak. Fixham ILYSM. Fixham ILYSM, a hardcore platformer with beautiful pixel graphics. Beware of enemies and spikes. Try your skills. Many difficult levels are waiting for you. 160 online now, 230 peak today, 975 all-time peak. Next one, Deep Space Dash, is a third-person futuristic space runner. You are a convict in an intergalactic high-security prison at an unknown location. You have managed to escape your cell, but you are lost in a huge maze, which probably just is allusion to being in a bigger cell. 13 online now, 84 peak today, 947 all-time peak. What did I do? Did they reveal that? Was it littering? It was littering, wasn't it? Next game, Super Mustache. Super Mustache is a vintage-style platformer filled to the brim with 8-bit pixel graphic art juice. Join Captain Super Mustache in a journey to save the planet Uranus. If you enjoyed classic platformer games from the golden age of video games, then you are going to love this. 28 online now, 110 peak today, 924 all-time peak. Next, Stronghold Crusader 2. Stronghold Crusader 2 is the long-awaited sequel to the original Castle Sim. After 12 years, Stronghold returns to the desert with a new 3D engine and powerful Havoc physics. Crusaders 2 recaptures the original game's addictive, fast-paced gameplay and authentic castle simulation. 554 online now, 579 peak today, 5,763 all-time peak. We are going to have to play the Stronghold series. Anyway, next we have Fight or Die again. So this was one of our additional that replaced one of the duplicates. So it is a duplicate of one we already had. It's my fault I didn't report this to the guys that I bought this from. They would probably have fixed it, but I waited too long and I'm not going to fight with it anymore, and I had to get this video out. So we're going to give this away eventually. But Fight or Die again. All right, so that brings us to our summary. And I will give a basic summary because we've already more than doubled what we usually spend on these. Bought this from eBay. It's a 50 pack of keys. We paid $7.50 for it, in case you've forgotten, since it's been so long. Here are the prices. They are from Steam over on the left, Kinguin in the middle, and G2A on the right side, as applicable. If they are not available, I have a not applicable in there because they're just not there. A lot of these keys are really bottom basement games, but to give the complete total for all these keys on Steam would be $134.07. For all these keys on Kinguin, well, there were a lot of not applicables, but it was $23.76. And for all these games on G2A, which also had a lot of blank spots, would have been $19.37. If you want to know the prices for the individual games, check out the spreadsheet itself. It is shared. You can view it. You could take a look at all we've gotten from the beginning, going back to January if you like, or you can just watch this episode. And you can keep it bookmarked because you can keep up with what we're doing as the episodes progress if you like. But that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed this unboxing. I enjoyed doing it. It was a lot of keys. It was a lot to get through. Thank you for your patience. Sounds like my voice is pretty much back to normal. I'd say probably one more day and we'll be fit. I can tell it's getting a little difficult for me to talk, so I may not want to do another video later, but I'm going to go drink some tea and see if I can do something today, because I really don't like not making videos. But when I can't talk, well, it's kind of hard to do them without talking. Anyway, tune in next week, and I think next week is... Ooh, it should have been this week. My bad. No, we're going to do the contest next week, 17th. We'll do the contest announcement. So we'll start a new contest next week because I don't have time to set it up right now. And I want to start it on July 1st as the giveaway, because July 1st is going to start a very special month with a lot of giveaways, and I would like to give something away on the 1st. So tune in next week for another one, and tune in about an hour afterwards at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the contest announcement. So, hope to see you there. Thanks for watching. Talk to you guys later.